I'm Dual Computer. My system designer is Seto. Deck structure complete. My deck has been matched against yours for optimum performance. I am ready to trash you. Alright everyone, this is it. The final episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I was pretty sure that I would probably stop playing this game before actually reaching the end, but I managed to persevere somehow. So, taking on a dual computer apparently designed by Seto Kaiba. And from what I've read, more or less, this is a more or less really obnoxious deck destruction deck. So he's going to try his best to thin out our deck so we won't be able to use any of our cards. Which I guess is it's a pretty effective way to counter someone else's deck if they can't use most of their cards. So that's that works out pretty well for them. I don't really have much in my hand right now. But luckily, he just has Gemini Elf. That's great. And I think... Okay, no. I think that card, I used to actually use it a lot. When your opponent attacks with a... Yeah, so whenever I attack... I don't know why it says with a monster. What the hell else would I attack with? Oh, of course. Whenever I attack, I have to discard the top card from my deck. Well, alright. That's actually not too bad. Because now that that strong monster is gone, there's a good chance that my Wall Illusion will stay on the field and possibly bounce one of his cards to his hand. Do I want to activate Magic Jammer? Because I could discard Buster Blader and maybe draw either Premature Burial, Call of the Haunted, or Monster Reborn. I have 3 different ways of bringing him back. But at the same time, I guess not. I guess it's not really worth it. And he has a Regeki. That's just awesome. Well, at the very least, he couldn't do anything afterwards. So I'm going to assume those are all Penguin Soldiers or something like that. I'm just going to end my turn. Just in case. I'm getting a little scared. Alright, good. Charo the Butcher is going to help us out a bit, because we're going to be able to draw 2 cards. I was a little worried that I would attack and not only lose my monster, but also end up losing a card, which would possibly be Blackluster Ritual, which would be really, really, really horrible, because then I'd have these 3 Blackluster Soldiers in my hand, and I wouldn't be able to do anything with them. And so I guess, here's a shot in the dark. I'll summon Wandering Doom, and get rid of this card here. Please don't be anything good. Oh crap, it's a magic card. Literally any magic card that I discard is bad. Ugh, Monster Reborn. Ugh, well, alright. At the very least, I didn't waste my time trying to discard Buster Blader. Ugh, Delinquent Duel. Alright, he's probably just gonna discard, yeah, one of my Blackluster Soldiers, which is perfectly fine, to be quite honest. I guess I'll get rid of Buster Blader at this point. Because, at the very least, if I draw the Ritual, I can use it on the other Blackluster Soldier. There we go. Alright, so now I don't have to worry about attacking. So, draw as many cards as we can now. Even though I've had 0 monsters to summon, he's done me a good favor of reducing his life points so low just by activating so many effects. Right, so I'm just going to summon my Blackluster Soldier. I'm going to do as much damage as I can, because I'm almost 100% sure he's going to have some sort of nonsense to screw me up. Maybe Dimensional... No, I don't know. Dimensional Warrior would at least remove the monster. That won't really matter, because the effect will still activate the Deflect effect. I don't want to pay 1,000 life points from Dark Elf. I guess I could just summon Dark Elf and not use her. So that way the effect isn't activated. And I at least have a monster in the field. Alright, so at least that inflicts a good amount of damage. We're actually, unfortunately, really even. Yeah, I don't know why he's lost so many life points. Oh, Morphin Jar would have been really useful too. Because, I mean, he did what? He did Delinquent Duel. And that was really it that I can think of that it cost him life points. Oh, Bell of Destruction made him lose a bunch of life points too. That's only 2,900. And I guess he did just lose a couple more. Whatever. Let's see. We got a Blast Spear. Alright. I guess I can just play Penguin Soldier in defense mode, just to be safe. I really, really don't want to attack. I'm losing a card from my deck and possibly getting... Okay, good. I don't think he has any trap cards, really. Oh, Bella. Well. Next turn, we automatically lose the duel. That's just great. Alright. Unless I manage to find a way to... Oh, perfect. I was gonna say, unless I manage to find a way to destroy my own monster, which I did. Alright, so hopefully I don't summon anything too powerful, which I actually don't have any of, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. And I don't think he has any either. Look at that. No monsters! Great. Alright, so he has a Dark Hole, you, which is the Black Forest, another... Fuck. Ugh. Okay. Did I at least draw? I did not draw. I was really hoping that I would draw... Damn it, what is it called? Harpy's Feather Duster. That would have really helped me out a lot. I mean, all I can do really is place down Metamorph. And maybe Swords Revealing Light. What does he got face down again? Oh, just fade. So he gets... Oh, fuck me. Alright. You know, I was gonna start this off by saying that I've gotten really lucky in that I've managed to defeat all of the tier 5 opponents. All 3 of them so far without losing any matches. So it's doing pretty good. But by the looks of it, I don't think that's gonna be happening again tonight. Or today. I don't know why I said tonight. Even as I'm recording this, it's not even tonight. I shouldn't have gotten Cyberjar, because I barely have any cards to summon it with. Ouch. Alright, even if he does that, I think I might be able to survive, because these guys don't add up to anything. So what I can do is, I guess I can play... I mean, what I can really do is I can summon this and give it a bunch of attack. Actually, no, I can't even do anything, because he has Mirror Force. Yeah, all I can really do, literally, is that. Is use Cyberjar and destroy all his monsters later. In case he tries to summon something, like if he draws, yeah, something like that. Oh, thank God, he's stupid. Alright, so since he used it, it's not Bell of Destruction, it's... What is it called? Ring of Destruction. Alright, it is Bell of... I think, well... I just noticed it. Like, I read Bell of Destruction a couple of times, but I thought that I was reading it wrong. But it's actually called Bell of Destruction, alright. So, thankfully he summoned his gem. Oh, fuck me. Never mind. Now we totally lost. Well, that sucks. And we had exactly 450 life points to take me down with. Okay. Duel complete. You were trashed. Suggest deck modification. Thank you for amusing me. Hep, hep, hep. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that again. To be honest, we had a really abysmal hand. Scanning previous battle content. Tactic update complete. Updating duel algorithms. Deck reconstruction complete. All systems ready for battle. So, I mean, I started off really, really bad. Hopefully this time we can turn it around. I really don't want to end off this series with me losing. That would be kind of lame. More trap cards. I think I need more Swell and Trap Destruction. And I need slightly less gimmicky monsters. I guess I'll just go in. It's not really anything that matters. Alright, Bell of Destruction. Okay. It's nothing I can do about that. I could activate Premature Burial and bring it back and attack again, but that'll be kind of pointless because he might have some more crap to counter it. So, ooh, perfect, Jinzo. I need Jinzo. Alright, hopefully he lets me do this. So I'll summon Beautiful Headhuntress. Come on. There we go. So we got Beautiful Headhuntress, and now tribute Beautiful Headhuntress to summon Jinzo. Alright, now... this would be better if he didn't have a bunch of flip effect cards. So I might have just waited. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing I could really do. All I can do is, well, there goes that. I was hoping I could, like, stall out until I get some crossmans. But, what the fuck? Okay. I should have attacked. I would have gotten slightly, or maybe not a slightly better hand, but I would have at least been able to use Morphing Jar's effect to my advantage to get new cards. Oh well. We got Metamorph, Ceremonial Bell, and Career Ball. I need to get rid of all these weak monsters. This is a bit ridiculous. I mean, I guess I can use Ceremonial Bell with Axe of Despair, but no, that's dumb. And unnecessary. Man, I've just gotten really, really bad hands. We could have almost turned it around last duel, but he went ahead and had man-eating bug. So, alright, so obviously the computer cheats, so it knows that I can't beat my monster. So I'm gonna summon you and try and see if I can go through it. And maybe I won't discard anything too bad. I think I still have 2 rituals, so it's not that bad. Oh, Pot of Greed, come on. This is what I'm talking about. I lose any spell cards, and it's just the worst thing that can happen. Oh, man. Alright, so he's got nothing. Nothing threatening, at least. Alright, so I got Penguin Soldier. That's good. Let me... Yeah, I'm just gonna flip this so I can see what he has. He has Snatch and Steal. Alright, good. I was about to freaking use Axe of Despair like a jackass. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and fuck myself over a little bit. Let's see what he has. Magician Faith. Alright, so that's not too bad. What's he gonna get? Dark Hole. That works out fine, I guess. Unless he draws a monster next turn. Let's see what I lost this time. Blast Sphere. It's not the worst thing in the world. And hopefully this is Man-Eater Bug, because that means later on we won't have to deal with it. Nope, it's actually Cyberjar. Great. So whatever I get now is going to get destroyed next turn, most likely. Alright, Guardian of the Throne Room, maybe I can attack him. Axe of Despair, Mirror First, that's good. Cyberjar, gonna play that in defense mode. Don't really have a choice, honestly. I should have played it in attack mode, I guess. Of course he has that. Delinquent Duel, the 2 Delinquent Duels, come on with this bullshit. And a Ring of Destruction, great. That's just great. Can't do a damn thing about it. Oh my god. What did I lose now? I lost the Graceful Charity! Jesus, I'm just losing all my good cards. I can't do anything about that stupid card. I'm not getting Harpy's Feather Duster ever. All I can do is play that. Just end my turn. It's just horrible that I have Cyberjar, because it mills out my deck even more than, you know, already. What is he gonna do? Accident. Monster Reborn? I didn't even know I had that. Fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, great. So I'm only gonna have 1 card. Awesome. Thanks a lot, asshole. Oh, fuck. This is a really bad duel. At the very least, I've got Cyberjar here. I could activate Mirror Force, but that's pointless because I'm not going to get any advantage from that. At least with Cyberjar, I can destroy all those monsters. Of course. Another one of those. Mirror Force. Oh my god. Black Ritual. Great. Great. 2 Black Rituals. And a Dark Hole. And a Harpies. Alright, that's actually good. May I draw another one? No, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all your bullshit. I'm sick and tired of it. Alright, and I have a Dark Hole that I can use for no good reason. I guess, I mean, I could just lose the duel if I don't use it, honestly, and he does have quite a couple of annoying cards face down. I would have liked to attack Morphing Jar, even though I have kind of necessary cards in my hand, but I don't really care too much, honestly, because these 4 cards aren't really, these 5 cards aren't really going to do me any good at the moment. White Magical Hat. Of course he has White Magical Hat. Alright, so let's activate Call of the Haunted. I don't even know what I can bring back. Ooh, Jinzo. What's my other card? Mirror Force. Alright, that's not too bad. Yeah, we kind of need Jinzo just in case. He doesn't really have a lot of monsters that can go over Jinzo, so I don't really have to worry about him activating, or, sorry, I don't really have to worry about needing Mirror Force. Alright, so, I guess I'll just attack his White Magical Hat, and then what I'll do is, I'll wait for next turn, and if he doesn't, if that turns out to be Man-Eating Bug, then that's fine. Oh, Dark Hole. Because then if he doesn't have anything, oh, he has Gemini Elf. Alright, that's fine also, because then I win the duel. Unless he activates some bullshit. Yeah, because I wasn't sure what the card that was, so I wanted to wait 1 turn so that I can then summon Black Luster Soldier and not have to worry about his dumbass card. Because if it was Man-Eating Bug, he would have used it. Whoops, I didn't want to do that, but okay. He would have used it against my monster. Or rather, yeah, if it was Man-Eating Bug, he would have used it next turn on Jizzle to destroy him and attack me directly, which would have been fine. Then I could have just easily summoned Black Luster Soldier and attacked him. But he decided to use Dark Hole, but either way, he lost. 4,000 life points taken away from him. Jesus, this is tough. This is actually tough. The other guys were actually pretty easy. Unacceptable. We'll trash you when we next meet. Have a nice day. Alright, yeah. Because Moto was pretty easy to take down. Pegasus was easy to take down. Simon was easy to take down. Like, they didn't really put up much of a fight, so... Hopefully, this will be our last match of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. Let's hope to God that we can actually win it. I could have gone, done some fixes to my deck, but there wasn't really much that I want to change. I want to really win with this deck. Just because I built this deck out of cards that I really like, and cards that I've used throughout the whole series. And I've beaten all the other opponents with it. What the fuck? Oh, to get Witch of the Black Forest effect. I guess that's worth it. I don't know about that, but alright. Great, I feel like I have another shitty hand, but at least I have Noble Man of Extermination. Let's see what that is. Hopefully it's a useful trap card. Good, Bell of Destruction. Get rid of that. Got both of them gone, so I don't have to worry about him trying to beat me in like one turn again like he did last time. Let's see if we can draw 3 cards. We got Cyber Jar. I might actually use that because that might actually be useful. I don't know if magic... well, maybe. Shit. Crossout is definitely useful as well. I don't need the belt. It could be useful, but I don't need it right now. I don't know if I want Dark Elf, because it's possible that he'll... well, then again, I did get rid of all his things, but I don't know. There's been too many times in this these last 2 duels where I've lost a lot of life points, not from battle damage, and that might have just been from Bell of Destruction, but I don't want to risk it with Dark Elf. That's fine. No face down cards, even better. Alright, so we got Dimensional Warrior. I guess we can stall that out for a little while longer. Instead of just playing Cyber Jar immediately, we can sort of make the duel last a little bit longer for a dramatic effect, and also to make him sort of play better cards. Keep our ice in the hole a little bit longer. Alright, good. Cross out. Can get rid of that monster. We also have Dark Hole. I guess I can use it now. I don't know. Because I wanted to use Cyber Jar this turn. Okay, perfect. But I was afraid that it was going to be Man-Eating Bug. But if it is, then I would fucking lose Cyber Jar, and I'd have nothing, literally, to come back from that. So, alright. So that's perfect. Because now they're all gone, and I don't have to worry about bitch-ass bitch-ass Man-Eater Bug fucking my shit. So now we got... Gonna go ahead and explode the field. He doesn't really seem like he uses a lot of monsters. Alright, so he's got White Magical Hat, Massive Destruction, so he's gonna be able to... okay, and that. I don't think he has any monsters. Really? Double Morphine Jar? Alright. I fucks with that. We'll play that in defense mode. His Massive Destruction, which I'm not gonna be able to do anything about. Alright, play the face down card, which is definitely Mirror Force. What I can do is I can get rid of it, but I can also... I don't know what I should do. I really wanna save Harpy's Feather Duster, so I'm gonna play it face down. I don't have any other way to destroy this thing, so I guess what I can do is... because I want to use both the effects of his monster, but I want to use Dark Hole afterwards as well, but I'm not going to be able to do that, so I can only keep 1 card. I mean, I guess after I use... no, it's not going to make a difference. The only way I could do it is if I use Premature Burial now to bring back something. But that's pointless because I'm just going to use Dark Hole. I guess I'll keep Dark Hole. Alright, because what I want to do is I want to go into Morphing Jar. Either A, he lets me do it, or B, he forces me to... or rather, I force him to use his Mirror Force. Perfect. So, boom. There goes all his stupid-ass delinquent duel cards that I don't have to deal with anymore. And I managed to draw 5 brand new cards. Of course, one of them is Blackluster Ritual. Or, sorry, Blackluster Soldier. After I got rid of Ritual. He still has that face down. Gonna go into my main phase 2. And what I can do now is I can activate Dark Hole to get rid of all his cards, or I can wait till next turn. I have here my own Morphing Jar, which will probably activate, which is going to be really annoying. I have also Magic Jammer in case he has his own Harpies feather thingamajiggy. I guess I'll just leave that there. Not sure exactly what he drew. Pretty sure it's going to be Mystic Face Typhoon. Oh, come on! How is that even fair? Ugh. I bet you afterwards he has Harpies. Oh no, Delinquent Duel. Alright, that's okay. Just gonna get rid of my soldier. Really? Pegasus? Alright. Wandering Dune, buddy, you're gonna have to take one for the team. He has some white magical hats to attack my Morphing Jar. Alright. That's fine. Get rid of a bunch of cards. We're pretty even on cards. The only difference is that I have more cards in my deck than he does. But I draw more cards. So let's see. He has. Oh, it doesn't tell me anymore. That's in the other cards. In the other games, they used to tell you how many cards your opponent had. But it doesn't do it in this game for whatever reason. God, I have so many cards. I don't even know what to do with most of them. Alright, so we'll get rid of his cards. Trap card, magic card, trap card. Let's see what that was. Call of the Haunted, Mirror of Force, and Mystical Space Typhoon. Alright, that works. We can clear the field and summon something. I don't know what I would want to really summon. I don't know what these two things are. That's why that's the only reason why I want to clear the field. So I guess that wouldn't be that bad. Plus, I don't really have anything on the field that's that useful. All I already had, Unhappy Maiden would have been nice to keep, just in case things go bad. Let's see, another Morphing Jar. Okay, so that's not too bad. Managed to somewhat avoid certain doom. Because I don't know how many cards I have left in my duel. Do I have anything to equip him with? I do. Okay. So we're gonna summon Mahavalo and use Malevolent Nuzzler. So he's gonna have like 3,000, no, almost 3,000. Can play Call of Haunted face down. We got Premature Burial. Solemn Judgment is a must. Let's use this to bring back, I guess, the strongest card in the graveyard is our Firewing Pegasus. That's great, because that's the card that I used to always use when I first played this game a long time ago. So it's ironic that I'm using it at the end now. And then it's also used Premature Burial. Bring back Dark Elf. You know, it's sad. I really wanted to end this off with, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I really wanted to end off the duel, or end off the series with Wandering Doom, just because I've used him so much. So let's go ahead and see if I can do that. Let's see, buddy, how many? This should give you just enough attack points to be able to do that. Because I'm in a really safe position. I have Solemn and 7 tools. So I can use Solemn on whatever he uses this turn. And I can use 7 tools on my turn if he has some crap. He has Regeki. That's actually not too bad. But I'm going to go ahead and negate it. Just in case there's something that I can't destroy on my turn. Like, for example, he summons a monster face down defense, which is like that. And I can't do anything about it during my turn. So we'll just do that. Alright. And then we'll use Dark Elf to attack his monsters, because she didn't get attacked last turn. What is it? Magician of Faith. That's perfectly fine. To bring back Dark Hole. That's cool. And finally, we use Call of the Haunted to bring back our old buddy, the Wandering Doomed, in attack mode. Because there's no other way that I can summon him. And we're gonna go ahead and finish the duel with Wandering Doomed. I couldn't have asked for any better way to for this to happen. Well, there we go. That's it. We managed to beat the dual computer. Blah 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 blah. Have a nice day. So yeah, that's it. This is the last episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. I've had a really great time playing this, or rather replaying this again. I used to enjoy playing this a lot when I was younger, so it was nice to play this again, especially as my first series on YouTube. So, I guess I'm gonna have to say goodbye now. It's been fun, but I'll see you soon.